Liliano, you're for Xicana Boxing here with Ronnie Mancilla. Ronnie, you're out of Mexico, fighting out of Big Bear with Abel Sanchez, super middleweight. What have you learned so far? You know, you're coming into, is it 3 fights that you have?
This is going to be my 4th fight.
Your 4th fight. Yeah. So what have you learned in the 4th fights that you've taken?
So I started training with Abel about a year ago, and I had my first fight with him back in February. And I mean, all I've really learned is just hard work. Nothing pretty much else to it. He's trains us and kills us every day, but I love it. And training at a Big Bear, I mean, it's great to represent such a lovely community. And yeah, I look forward to November 21st.
You said that, you know, even though you were born in Mexico, you've been in, Big Bear Lake. Is it Big Bear Lake, right? Since you were 1?
Since I was 1 year old.
How did you come about to, residing there specifically? Yeah. If you want to give us a little lore.
Yeah, so my dad came from Mexico, and he was just going to pass by Big Bear, and he ended up just passing by, stayed there for about 2 weeks, and he just decided to stay there. And
the view's really nice.
Yeah. He loved Big Bear, and he was like, yeah, no, I'm not. He's not a city guy. Neither am I, but yeah, no, we love Big Bear a lot. So.
Talk to us about Abel, right? Because his resume is insane, right? And he Triple G, right? He's a middleweight, but super middleweight here. What did you know about Triple G? Did you like him? Like, were you like?
Yeah, so my dad brought me into boxing when I was like a kid, and obviously I started watching Triple G ever since his first fight here in the U.S., and I think it was like around 2011, 2012, and ever since then I've been a big fan of Triple G and Abel Sanchez, and now working with him, it's a dream come true, and yeah, I mean I look forward to accomplishing a lot with Abel. So
now you how old are you?
I'm 25.
25, yeah. Right? So that's still super young, 25 years old. Talk to us a little bit about the sacrifices that you had to make, because you're young, and it's holidays coming up, and they have tacos right in front of you, and you can't eat right now. For someone who, is trying to be a boxer, and is like, dang, is that worth it? Would you say it's worth it?
Yeah, definitely a lot of sacrifices, but I mean, I feel like just living in Big Bear, as a kid, I've been, I don't like going out much. I don't like doing much at all. So it's been pretty easy on that aspect. But yeah, definitely giving up all the food. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know SoCal has some of the best food in the world. So it's definitely really hard to give up all the food. Yeah, right now just smelling the tacos, my stomach's feeling it. But I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it at the end, because I feel like until anyone experiences a win, it's just such a natural high. And, no one else can experience that until you're in there. So yeah, I'd say it's worth the sacrifices.
Going into, your 4th fight, how have you been accustomed to either, ¿qué te dicen, like go for the knockout, or would you rather get the rounds in and see if the knockout happens? Like, what is your thought process right now, as a prospect? Yeah,
well, so the first 2 fights I did with Munguia Sr., with Jaime's dad, and I just went for the knockout. And then obviously when I fought in February with Abel, I was like, oh, I have to get the knockout. It's with Abel, And the thing is, like, when you look for the knockout, when you just look for that one punch, it's not gonna come. Like how they say, the knockout comes naturally and by itself. So definitely what they've told me is just work them down or wear them down, and the knockout will come by itself. So
right now you're a super middleweight. That might change as you climb through the rankings, but right now, looking at the division, looking at how Canelo lost everything, and now it's Crawford, and how unpredictable boxing is. Is there something like that you feel like I'm scared of, like jumping completely in it because it changes so much?
Well, actually I was there live, and I remember going in, I thought Canelo was gonna, obviously a lot of people thought he was gonna win just because he was naturally bigger. But I mean, as the fight progressed, I remember around like round 9 or 10, I was thinking, man, if Canelo doesn't knock him out, I think Crawford's gonna take the decision, But to answer the question, I feel like it's just anything in life, everything's unpredictable. And Crawford showed us that day, it doesn't matter how small you are, as long as you work hard, you can get the win. Even against the biggest and baddest guy in the division. So.
Who is your favorite boxer right now, currently? Like that
currently,
you see right now?
Well, growing up it was Triple G. Right now, currently, I don't know. Is
there anyone in your division that you like, or you rather watch like other weight classes?
Actually, no. Actually, right now, I'd say Ricardo Sandoval's probably my favorite fighter right now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because when
going to Japan,
yeah, no. When I actually woke up early to saw that fight, because I thought it was gonna be early. I thought it was gonna be earlier than expected, and I remember it was like the 3rd round, and I was half asleep. And I woke up and I was like, oh man, he's
fights over there like 3 a.m.
Yeah. And I woke up and I was like, oh man, he's already fighting. And then he got dropped in. I think it was in the 5th or 6th round, and he came back and he was just, I mean, putting on such a great fight. And then once the fight ended, I knew he won. Even though the commentators were saying it was a close, I knew he won. I was like, either they steal it from him or you know, but I thought he won. But I definitely say Ricardo right now, yeah.
Now you're fighting on November 21st.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about your opponent, and how hard is it to kind of like fight somebody who you know sometimes you don't know till fight week who it is, right? Like, or you won't know. How hard is that? Because you're not really prepared for any style.
I feel like especially right now that I'm starting out, you don't really know much of your opponents. Obviously, as you get, you know.
Like a surprise.
Yeah. I mean, I just know he's a southpaw, and I've been sparring a southpaw, and he's been giving me really good sparring. So, yeah, I mean, that's all you can pretty much do is just prepare for the stance, the type of side. If they tell you he's aggressive, you got to prepare for someone that's aggressive. So, it just depends. Just those little things.
3 fights in, have the nerves withered as you, like, make your ring walk, or are you still kind of thinking, like, wait, like...
No, yeah, you still feel... Well, I won't... Yeah, just nerves. Nerves, definitely, because, you know, you're trying to knock each other out, so... I mean, it's never easy, but, I mean, that's why you work hard. You try to work away the nerves, you know, you go into the ring, you're like, you know what, I prepared really good. What do I got to worry about, you know? So
a lot of people say that you do win the fights in the gym. So let the fans know where they can follow you, right? Because we couldn't find you. It was hard. Let them know where they can follow you and to tune in November 21st.
Yeah,
via Millions, right?
Yeah. So you can follow me on Instagram at DMG Boxing, and that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else. So I gotta grow more socially.